Hey, this is Lucy, and I thought I'd put together a quick tutorial on how to do your hair yourself at home or to a friend. I'm replaying this clip for you again to show you that my sections are just as big as my brush. I do this for control. Two important things for a smooth blowout is heat and tension. Other important things that you need to know is this takes patience. You need to get all the moisture out of your hair before moving on to the next section. This is going to be the key to your blowout. You have to have patience. If you don't have patience, your hair is going to be a big frizzy mess, and I can't help you there, girl. This is why we do everything before we do our hair. And we allow it to dry 70 to 80%. It's faster and easier. Again, with that heat and tension, you'll see in each section that I go over, I'm blow drying the roots first, getting those 100% dry before moving on to the mids. Then you want to blow dry the mids 100% dry. Try blow drying it from each side, both on top, the sides, and then work your way down towards the bottom. Make sure the whole section is 100% dry before moving on. If you're doing this to yourself, the front's pretty easy. You want to blow dry that all towards your face. Again, heat and tension are key. Make sure those sections are 100% dry before moving on to the next. The next part I'm about to show you is how to get really nice, easy volume. What you're going to do is blow dry again, all your hair at the top, straight down towards your face. And this gets pretty repetitive, but you're going to make sure with lots of heat and lots of tension that this section is, again, 100% dry. Don't cheat. You'll see me put 2 fingers on top of the head. With my blow dryer, I'm determining how close is too close to the scalp with the heat. I know a lot of people are worried that they're going to burn somebody. That's a great way to determine that you're not. And you'll see that you can get pretty close without burning somebody. It's a little trick hairdressers use when they're first starting out. You can see we just flipped over that section that we just did, and we got beautiful, effortless volume. Onwards to the back. Again, taking small sections, just the size of your brush, with high tension and high heat. We're going to do the same thing repetitively until we finish this damn head. The back is a little bit harder to do yourself, but with enough heat, tension, and patience, I promise you the back's just as easy as the front. You're doing the same exact thing. By the time you get to the back, that 70 to 80% air dried is now 90% air dried, so it'll be really quick and easy for you. If you feel like your section's dry too fast, re-wet it with a spray bottle and get back to work. I pulled away the front section to show you how you can pull all the back hair to the front to make life easier. Yes, this does take a little hand coordination, but with a little practice and patience, it should be fairly easy for you. Here I'm taking down my front section and marrying all the pieces together, or bringing them together. By now this is getting pretty repetitive. Lots of heat, lots of tension, lots of patience. But here's a little trick to get volume in the back as well. If you didn't want to flip your head over, all you have to do is bring that section up and blow dry it from underneath. All I'm doing is blow drying it straight up until it's 100% dry, and then working my way down to the mid shaft and ends. I'm going to go ahead and do my last 2 sections, again the same size as my brush, the sides, the top, mid shaft, ends. Making sure that root is 100% dry and blown upwards will give us lots of volume. A little hack is when it's 70 to 80% dry, if you had finer, more smooth hair, crazy curly, you could actually take a paddle brush to get the same effect. As long as you're flat wrapping it to the head and blow drying it 100% dry, you will still achieve volume. Now that all my sections are dry, I'm just going over the front to polish it a little bit more. Yeah, your hair will get a little crazy when you're doing it yourself, so you kind of have to polish the front a little bit afterwards. But I promise we're done. That was it. Not so hard, right? can put a little oil on your ends, hairspray, and voila. Nice, bouncy blow dry. A good blow dry should last you 2 to 3 days. On the 4th day, if you're a fan of dry shampoo like I am, I would use that. Otherwise, you're good to go. That's really it, guys. You're done. And just remember, practice makes perfect. You got this.